flag.
What the heck?
Black flag out.
If you're immovable, please escape. Car 38, incident responsibility, contact with the 06, drive-through penalty, 38, drive-through.
Come on! I don't know what my problem is with that. Shifts are fine during practice. Man, I'm really struggling in that corner right now. Need to move back the braking point a little bit.
What the hell?
It's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, I think Nick hit the wall.
Good race, Brandon.
6th place. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Yeah, good race, Mitchell. That was fun. Yeah, Carter, that was a great battle, man. I'm mad I sent it into the hairpin those 2 times, but oh well, it's still good anyways.
I'll let you have it, Brian. I just going to chop you off like that.
Alright, so I'm...
Greg, the last turn was kind of scary.
Excuse me.
That was a fun race.
That was a good race. I'm happy with the result. Dropped a couple spots, but that's okay.
Chris, you almost got me on the over-under.
Yeah, it was fun.
I gotta clean up the shifting a little bit.
Yeah, man. I was trying.
Not an issue. It was racing.
Good job.
I had a question for race control. If you get a penalty, you have to serve it on the lap that you were.
I'm sorry. Say again for race
It's
control.
a good question. I think it depends. You have to follow iRacing's
Do
rules.
you have to serve it on that lap, or do you have like a couple laps to serve it?
That you would have the amount of laps, however much iRacing gives you. We always recommend serving as quickly as possible, but I think iRacing gives you 3 to 4 laps. So it's on iRacing's discretion at that point if you choose not to serve it.
Gotcha, thank you.
Honestly, gentlemen, hell of a race, race 1. That was absolutely the best race we've had all season so far. Let's keep that going in race 2. Just minimal amount of contact. A couple mistakes, blown motor caused, and then misshift caused one of those accidents, but minimal amount of front to rear contact. Let's keep that up in race 2 here. Don't let me stick my foot in my mouth on that one. You guys did just a phenomenal job in race 1. Going to be a sprint race in this next one, 11 laps. Let's make the most of it and have a great race 6 of the season to finish out event 3.
Luke, if you're still on here, I'm sorry about that dive bomb. It was completely unintentional. I just didn't stop the car in time. Thanks for the apology, Mark. Yeah, I'll never do that kind of stuff again. I'm sorry. That was like the first time I've ever tried passing on that corner, and it definitely didn't work out the way I intended it. Yeah, it's a tricky corner to pass at, for sure.
Shifting feels much smoother with the pedals recalibrated, so we'll see. Alright, so just 11 laps. So the lap counter on the actual standings will be accurate. It's usually...
Alright, same thing here to start race 2. We are going to deploy single file in position, please. Single file in your position. You should have the position in front of you right in front, position behind you behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way on back. Single file. We'll pack up and pair up coming down the S's, and then we'll drop to that start speed to let the safety car get away, 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour. When we call it, not at the same time as the pack up point, so just make sure we are aware of that. And we almost had one incident in the back. Please, 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 one more time, be aware we are not going on iRacing green. It's hard to untrain the brain, I know, but when iRacing throws the green, please do not accelerate. Wait for the call from race control, which is under the leader's command. Once we hit that start zone, which is the break in the wall at the dogleg driver's left, the start zone, if we so get to that point, ends at the start-finish line, we would call green flag from there. Let's have an amazing race 2 tonight. Good luck, and we'll see you on the other side. All cars, pack up and pair up, please. Prepare for the start. Pack up and pair up. And all cars, start speed. Let the safety car get away. 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour. Prepare for the start.
Watch for the lights.
Stand by for the start. Control is on the 16. Green flag, green flag.
Seriously?
Okay, Taylor, decent start.
Yeah, cool guys.
Penalty car 17, incident responsibility, drive-through penalty 17, drive-through. Penalty car 01, incident responsibility, drive-through penalty 01, drive-through.
I hate this track. Again. It's like 2 or 3 tenths.
'55, stop track center, entering turn 7.
Nick, I'll get you by up here.
Right side, right side. Thank you, man. stop track center between 6 and 7. Track is clear.
Hopefully you're okay, George. I'm not trying to race you that hard.
Appreciate the dump, dude. That's pretty nice of you.
I don't know how long I'll be able to hold these people off with the damage I have.
That's half distance.
Sorry.
Okay, Taylor, don't let this go distract you.
Penalty car 74, incident responsibility, drive through, penalty 74, drive through.
I am so sorry, Christopher. I didn't see it.
Race chat, please. Race chat only.
Sanchez has just retired from the race.
all around me there. I lost you for a second.
No worries, keep it up.
Come on.
Man, internet's kind of bad.
Race control, if I cross the line with the black flag, will I get disqualified? Do I need to come into the pits now?
What was your black flag for?
Too many incident points.
Yeah, you'll need to come to the pits.
Awesome win, Brandon. I didn't expect that.
What's your speed limit in the pit? Your lane speed limit
Come
is
on.
72 kilometers per hour. Activate limiter.
That was a good race there, Chris. That was awesome. It was good fun.
What happened on the last corner, Brian? You stopped right in front of me.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 43
I'll mention it
Celsius.
in I'll mention it in Discord.
23rd place. Okay, we're done.
Thank you for the fun race, George. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. You really kept me honest. I had to fight for it.
Great race for the win, guys. I had a nice seat to watch it.
Also, good job, Brian, for mugging me there. That was pretty good by everyone.
Max, I figured you were back there cussing me out the whole time. I'm done. Since you're allowed to drive and race, it was a good time. You made me work for it.
Yeah, it was fun. Nice and clean.
Hey, race control, I'm still showing drive-through after my drive-through on the screen. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get a DQ. Appreciate it, thank you.
Permission from flight control to go take a jump.
That's a negative. Ghost Rider broadcast is still on.
Let's see what happened back there. That's too bad.
Control, can I talk to you afterwards in Discord?
Yes, you can. We're reviewing a couple last incidents. Give us 2 minutes, and then just jump down here.
That was a hell of a time defending with all that damage. And this guy just sends it up the middle here. I went God mode there. That's bad. 56, who's that? Peak.
Post-race penalty, car 45, incident responsibility, dive bomb contact with the 38, last corner, plus 30 seconds post-race.
We'll see what happens with the, we turn the Discord chatter back on if it's not too annoying.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
How you doing? So yeah, I mentioned it in the general chat there, Renaud, but yeah, last lap the 49 just decided he wanted I had a run on Mark, and 45 decided he wanted both our spots and threw the car into the hairpin, took out Mark, and almost took me out as well. I had to slam on the brakes, and then yeah, you were right behind me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just watched that. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Fine. Like I was not. It's not at all your fault for running over me when I had to stop for another car there. So that's totally.
Will you guys let me know when it's okay to hop down the steward, please?
Copy 74, you can jump down. All post-race penalties are clear at this point.
Control, you said all penalties are done. The one that was under review for 56 and 53.
That one, Mitchell Peak got the drive-through penalty. I didn't call it because it was last lap, but it did get issued. But that was infinite responsibility 56 for contact to the 53.
Copy that. Thank you.
You know, even though it was rough, I still had fun. That's what I'm gonna say. I really like Sonoma, so.
Hey fellas, apologies for the short race, but it didn't make it that less exciting, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's still long enough to figure out who belongs where.
Great fun times again. Thanks all.
It had something to do with the heat racing setup I use. If you're familiar with it all, you have to put in laps and time, so it can be kind of confusing.
Yeah, I enjoyed the short race, Dave. I don't think I wanted to do 3 more laps of that.
I think you probably would have liked that on the first race too.
Sorry, I'm just looking for
Yep.
a view where I can see brake lights.
Definitely tire saving battle for a lot of it.
Hey, last week, Nathan, the race 2 was a little shorter, and I didn't want it another 1,000 feet longer, so.
Seems like it works out that way.
Check something here.
Yeah, lucky. I'll take it.
Yeah, there's nothing in the record book about it being short.
It picks the same amount of points. Doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
Looked like a hell of a race up there tonight again.
He should have been. He should have stayed in the brakes.
I was ready to fall asleep in race 1, but yeah, that last lap was interesting. At least we put on some kind of a show for the broadcast. Because race 1 didn't do it up front.
Yeah, not until the last couple of laps did race 1 start to heat up. But all throughout the field, there was some good battles. But definitely you and Brandon got some good screen time.
It is pretty crazy that I think I concentrated more in those races than I do when we're in a pack. That track is just so demanding.
It almost reminds me of a street course with some of the way the corners are.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to be like 3 inches from the wall out of turn 5 every time if you want to be perfect. I don't know how that qualifying lap worked out, but I mean, I'll take it.
Well, Paul Darling unfortunately hit the wall and ended up facing traffic in race 2.
That was a little scary.
I was just.
There were 3 times that Jordy and Max and I were all coming through, and all of a sudden there's just a car in the middle of the track.
I was just watching that spin by Paul when he got into the wall, and he didn't go brakes in. I think that would have saved me, so I was a little bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, as soon as he rolled backwards, he didn't hold the brake, and he rolled down into Chris.
Did he swipe you, Chris, as you went by?
He definitely.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah, going around those parked cars was a little dramatic because my logic was just stay straight, keep the car stable, and you would go around and we would just kind of bob and weave.
Yeah, Max would go left and I would go right every time we split, about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, poor Renaud had nowhere to go on that last lap after that dive bomb. Like, he was just approaching, and I'm on the brakes because the 45 is like sideways in front of me, flooring it on the gas, trying to save his car. And yeah, he kind of bumped into me, but that's gonna happen. Just a little bit of an accordion there.
I was worried about giving up spots on the last corner, last lap, and then something ugly happened behind me.
Yeah, that was the 45 late on the brakes. Because Mark had to run on you, and then I had to run on Mark and you, and I was
way low. I was coming all the way to the barrels.
Right. and Mark was following you in, and then the 45, I think it was Alex Jensen, had a huge run on me, and so he dove it inside and braked late, and I knew as soon as I saw him do that he was going to go sliding through the corner and hit Mark, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, it's unfortunate for Mark, but Alex did cop a penalty and will be.
Yeah,
he lost all his points.
He did get his 32nd, which that's fair. Like I knew that was probably going to happen. I knew that's probably the outcome too. Was getting basically the drive-through black flag equivalent.
Yeah, this late in the race, it has to be added on.
Right.
Looks like Alex missed a downshift going in there too, which didn't help him.
No, I saw him go flying by, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna end bad.
That was like 14th, 15th. That was like right at the edge of the points, right?
Yeah, he would have been 14th at that time, I think. So he would have got some points.
Right.
Now he's not going to get any.
Yeah, for some of us, it's just we consider our own trophy to have a point.
Right. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, picking up. I barely missed out on points in that first race. I just couldn't get the run on Renaud and Jordy at the end there. So like the three of us were like all stuck together both races. So, but got some in that second one just by avoiding most of the incidents.
Like I thought Mac was probably cussing at me the whole second race, and I think Renaud was probably wondering what kind of dump truck I was driving in the first race.
The start of the second race was a little looser, a little more hectic than the first one, but still not bad, but definitely not as good as the first race.
Yeah. Just Sonoma. That's to be one of the things I'm not totally unexpected to see. People drop a tire and spin or something like that, or incidents where cars go around.
Well, I expected more people to jump when it went green. I saw Brandon hit the gas a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take advantage of that."
Yep.
It is hard to hold back when you see the green flag.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I knew coming to the green. I'm like, it's gonna go green, and I'm gonna hit it. I just can't help it.
Right.
And everybody in front of me, I saw the brake lights go on.
Yeah, just so much of us have had that word into our minds, and we also know that we need to wait for Ryan's call, and so we're just kind of we just hit it, and then we're like, oh no, Ryan hasn't said anything yet. Slow back down. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast.
And then far enough back, we really were still.
All right. I think I'm going to call it on the stream. Let's see, where am I here? This last few laps where I had, last several laps actually, where I had damage, and I had Carter right on me the whole time. That was actually a lot of fun, trying to figure out where I could pick and choose my spots to defend him. He had a couple really good runs on me that I was able to hold him back. We'll see if I can pull one up here. Outside's always going to be faster there. So I just gave him that space. And with that aero damage, I had no answer in the straightaways. That was actually a little bit of a bump. That's so awesome. That was a good piece of racing right there. I think we got together here. That's just my bad. I don't even know if that was if that counted as an X penalty or not. He was just a little bit late going to apex. You can see he's kind of still going straight when my car and the car behind Steve Fakachi, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but see, we both started to turn towards the apex and he was kind of still tracking straight. Let's look at this section again. We're nice and close. Oh, that hurts to see it. It's too bad. Still a good race, though. I was happy with results in round 1. Figure out my misshift issue. I had a couple more in the second race. I think I just get a little bit too excited. All right. Anyone who's still sticking around, thanks for watching. I'm going to pop out and see you guys next time.